So I started work then, and at the time, in the good old days, well, in those days, getting a job with a stable company was like really important. And I worked for a large company, and it was really successful. And I just started enjoying the job, and I became a training manager. Then I wanted to be an operations manager. So I did really enjoy my job. I got made redundant in 2009, um, which I was really happy about, actually, ironically enough, because it just fell right because I'd had a baby and what have you. But weirdly enough, when I look back, when I was looking at some of the paperwork, so when I got made redundant, you get like outplacement support of other things you can go on to do. And I look back at that paperwork a couple of years ago. So after I started a business with Forever, and there was retraining for other jobs. There was starting a franchise, starting your own business, raising capital to borrow money off a bank, and all this, that, and the other. And there was no mention at all about the opportunity to start a business with network marketing, which, as we know, doesn't have a big outlay. So it wasn't even on my radar. And people that are there employed by big organisations like the one I was getting made redundant from, I don't think it was even on their radar at all either. So it just goes to show how, still untouched it is. I mean, I got made redundant in 2009, but I think even now, now in 2017, I still don't think that there'd be a lot of information and awareness out there about what our industry can offer.
Yeah. So with the industry then, for the viewers who maybe not or maybe don't understand what it is that we do, how can you describe network marketing?
Okay, so in most jobs and most careers, when people think about what they want, one, in terms of they want to feel like they're making a difference. So we tick that box in that we're helping people, whether it be through the products or through the opportunity. But it's a way to create your own business, but you're running on tracks and you're not on your own. Yeah. So in between leaving my financial services job and finding Forever, I worked freelance, and I was a trainer and facilitator, and I did some other charity work as well with a local organisation. So I loved all of the stuff I was doing, but none of that provided me with any kind of security. So when I first saw network marketing, for people that are listening to this call, if you've not looked at the full business opportunity, definitely do, because it will explain to you exactly how our business works. But what I saw, which I'd never even realised existed, if I couldn't sing a song or write a book, was a way to create a residual income. So in my freelance work, I could rock up and get paid a really good day rate, and that gave me flexibility, and it kind of worked around my family, and I really enjoyed it. It was really rewarding. But when I first found Forever, I've got 3 children. My youngest daughter, Ava, she was really poorly, in and out of hospital all the time. So that didn't fit either, because there was times when I'd get a call and I was doing a training session, perhaps down, a couple of 100 miles away, and she was too poorly for me she was critically ill. So when I saw Forever, straight away, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh my God, this is a way that, of course I'm still going to have to work hard, but actually, if I don't, it's not that time critical. Yes, we need to be at certain places at certain times, but there is much more flexibility in what we do. So I could see a way that I could create a full-time income in flexible hours that could lead on to me having a full-time income in part-time hours.
Brilliant. So I'm just going to touch on the residual income again, for if anyone's listening, I'm not sure what that is. So residual, we all know J.K. Rowling, who created the book Harry Potter. She now gets a residual income from that. Anything to do with Harry Potter, whether it's book, whether it's bedding, whether it's the theme park over in America, anything to do with Harry Potter that's sold, she will get a percentage of that. And that is something that we also get as business owners. So me and Maria, with our business, we've created quite a large business, and we get residual income from that. And that is because the company recognised that that business wouldn't be there without us coaching and mentoring other people and guiding people through the business. So we as long as that business is still going, we get a residual income from that year in, year out. So a lot of people like to call it beach money, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The money where you can, because most people now go through the life of working and working, working until they're 67, and then really not having much money to even enjoy at retirement age. But for me, it's that money where you can retire maybe that little bit earlier. You can have that a little bit of planning money for a business that you created and put the hard work in a long time ago, but you're still going to reap the rewards and kind of enjoy the fruits of your labour in time to come. So residual income, why is that even more important to you now, looking into the future a little bit more?
Okay, there's a few different parts of it really, because the first part is that when you're helping people, you can see a real tangible difference that you take people on a journey. So say, for example, you introduce somebody to the business and they have a goal that they want to leave their day job. So one of the first people I introduced was a lady that used to look after my HR business in my old corporate job, and that was Claire. And helping her achieve that goal and seeing her 5 months after she started a business leave her job as a result of starting a business, and me supporting her on that journey. I mean, she obviously did, the vast majority of the work herself, but I was running alongside and supporting her. Then the value and the personal, feeling that you get from knowing that you've made a difference to somebody's life and that she can go on to do the same thing, and we both can do the same thing with other people that we're supporting on that journey, is really powerful. So that's one part of residual income, is that you see people, you're not just having a little bit of input, you see them on their total journey and you're there with them. So you make really, so some of the people I work alongside, like, we didn't know each other. Anna that introduced me didn't know each other, but you make, deep friendships and connections with people, and also can help other people that, you knew when we're great friends to start with. So that's one part of residual income, is it makes, it's the difference is massive. The other part for me is that regardless of what's going on in your life, because we're all busy and we've all got stuff and noise in the background, but you can look somebody in the eye with this business and say, if you're prepared to put the work in, and there's going to be curveballs that come along, but if you stick and you're steadfast in that, you create your own destiny, and that's really exciting. So for me, I mean, one of my kind of concerns, I suppose, when I started, is that I'm a bit old to start a new career, a new industry. And then when I went to my first success day about 10 days into the business, I thought, you know what? What's lovely about this business is that it's not just for people who are younger than me. There are people my age, people a lot older than me. It's shuffling across stage and stuff. So you can create that at whatever age you want to. So that residual income will outlive me. And it's a real legacy that I can leave my children, that, a pension can never provide you with. I mean, a lot of people don't think about the pensions because it feels like a long way off. But actually, with a pension, you're freezing your money and it's never going to grow. So once you've paid into your pension, it's only going to go down. I mean, they might kind of match inflation and stuff, but with a residual income, the more people that we help, the more that can grow, and that's like, it's mind-blowing in a way, and actually really exciting. So the business is so flexible that for me personally, in my business, when I look at what I've got on at the moment with kids and stuff, and the needs are changing and what have you, that I know that the harder I work in my business, the more that I can help other people, help change their lives, and the more impact it'll have and more security it'll provide for me, just not just for me, but for my kids.
Yeah, brilliant. And I love that residual income. It is a legacy. It is something that you put it into your will, and touch wood, nothing, do you know what I mean, anytime soon, but eventually something that, do you know what I mean, a lot of people do it into property. We have a business which is going to outlive us, our kids, our grandkids, our great grandkids, and live forever really from the foundations that we put in now. So that is really exciting, isn't it? So a couple of questions then. You touched on it then. did you, so these are from the emails that have been sent in, so did you have any initial doubts? So you mentioned about, I mean, you knew a lot of people younger than you, but they were older than you, is all different. Is there any other doubts that you had before?
I suppose not really. When I very, very first heard about it, so I was introduced back to the business through a referral. And so all I got was a very kind of like, there's this girl and she's working a part-time business around a PhD study. She's making X amount of pounds and it's flexible and you could work around the kids for you. And my first reaction was, that sounds a little bit too good to be true. You know, so that was my initial feeling. But then as soon as I took a look at the information, I was just mesmerised because I thought, I've never heard of it, never heard of Forever, never really, network marketing wasn't on my radar. But once I took a look at the information and saw the wide reach the business had, and also in particular with Forever, the stability, that really attracted me. So within, you know, just looking at that first bit of information, I was really interested and intrigued and I wanted to find out more.
Yeah.
So then, no, other than that, it was just my, you know, thinking, was I a bit old? But then as soon as I saw other people in the business, I thought, you know what am I worrying about?
Yeah, people with Zimmer frames going across our stage when we recognise our
Exactly.
So the next one then is what was kind of been your biggest learning curve, maybe from what your expectations were compared to obviously what they are now, kind of what was that biggest?
Oh gosh, you know something, I'm learning all the time, which is great because it, you know, if you've got that appetite for learning, that's brilliant. I guess I suppose the biggest learning curve is just, even though it's our own business and it's flexible, just treating it like a job. You know, and by that, you know, having the discipline, because I know that if I, you know, want to continue to work on my goals and those goals, you know, to be bigger and bolder and, you know, bigger than anything else a corporate job could have ever given me, then it's just having that discipline. And also it really comes down to building your belief in yourself and that ongoing self-development. So, you know, I was always really into self-development and training and investing in myself and other people, but this business really, really does stretch that in a good way, because every aspect of working on myself and supporting other people and encouraging people that I'm coaching and mentoring to do the same thing, then the impact that it has isn't just on your income you get from the business, it's on your whole lifestyle, on your whole outlook in life. The impact, I think I can have a deeper, more tangible impact on the kids. And network marketing might not be for them in the future, absolutely fine, but I can show them a different way, you know, that they can earn an income that if they choose to take that path, you know, it could give them a far better lifestyle than a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. So with you saying then, obviously you've always been into self-development and obviously growing yourself. Is there any books that you would say, if anyone's looking at doing multi-level marketing or network marketing, is there any books that you recommend to the people who just start your business and the people that you start mentoring and coaching? Is there any books that you'd say read first?
I mean, Eric Worre, GoPro that's one of the first books I read that I thought was brilliant. I also really liked Natalie Healy's book, which is an interesting one actually, because it's one of those that when I first picked it up I wasn't sure if I was going to really like it, but I loved it. And the title is about how to grow your network marketing business in social media, but it's not just about that, it's about her whole journey, and I found it really inspiring. Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect, is a brilliant one. And Rolf Kipp, The Most Beautiful Business, thought was fascinating. Obviously, he's our number one business owner worldwide. So yeah, there's loads. Yes, but Eric Worre is probably the first one, and also as well, The Secret.
Secret, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Lovely Rhonda with The Secret and the Law of Attraction. That'd be one of mine. So pretty much same for me. Compound Effect, GoPro, and The Secret. Yeah. So if anyone obviously is listening to the video and you think, right, let's maybe get a bit of an understanding of the company. First of all, GoPro. If someone's thinking, how is this going to work long term? Read Compound Effect. If anyone's thinking, I haven't got the belief to do that, I don't know if I can do it, is this for me? Start reading The Secret. With the kind of 3 areas. Yeah, I love those books. So let me see what other questions. There's too many to ask you all tonight, but let's just see what I've got written down here. So what is it now that you're working towards now in the future with your own business? Is it obviously all the memories with the family and maybe your business goals as well? So give us an insight into both.
I mean, just doing the same thing as so the business already has created me the flexibility to balance things. I mean, but it's never, it's not like this is a perfect magic wand. It's just better than anything else I've found so far in my career, both either working for myself freelance or working in a corporate job. So the goals that I've got going forward are just to do more of the same and achieve more, and just have that balance in my life, which is about creating memories with the kids, helping them in their lives and their education, and just giving them amazing memories. So things like, goals over the next year are to be able to take them to Lapland and things like that. And, those special things that are really nice things to have that would, I probably wouldn't be able to do. Because, memories and creating memories with your family are great. And some of that is free. You can go to the park and that's free and that's perfect. But actually most memories you want to create cost money. So, and it's, and most times people have to, the juggle that you have to have in life is either you work really hard and you've got no time, or you have more time and you've got no money. And this is a way to get more balance. You still got to, I know that to get what I want to get out of my business and provide for my family going forward, to take that up a notch and a notch. And of course, I'm going to have to work hard, but that's cool because I want to work hard and I want to show that example for my kids. But I also want to be there when I need to be there.
Yeah.
So it's having being able to do both, which is genius.
Yeah, and I think there is a massive misconception with network marketing. People sometimes think they're going to start a business and they're going to be rich overnight. Obviously, you and I know that is not the reality. We've both had lots of late nights, lots of early mornings, but like you said, it's that on Wednesday for me, I've been asked to go to my niece's nativity, and I'll look around the room and there'll be so many mums and dads who can't go.
Exactly.
Do you mean I could get up early and work, I could stay late, I could get up late and carry on working, but I can have that daytime off if I want, and obviously that's what it is for you as well. So it's having that balance.
Absolutely. I mean, probably one of the best examples I can give you as well of where that was so true is that on my journey to manager, so within the business, when you work through the marketing plan, manager's one of the key goals, isn't it, where it unlocks the incentive. So it's if people are wanting to replace their income or provide a significant, on average, £800 to £2,000 plus per month, then we all want to get to manager. And I was really committed to that goal because I knew that meant that I could drop the freelance, which was really pressurised because I knew that if I couldn't go to certain trainings, I wouldn't get paid that month. So it's really critical that I could replace that. So that journey I pretty much did in hospital with Ava. So the flexibility that I could use my phone and, so that was so powerful, and that gave me, such belief and really drove my business forward and what have you. So it's just a great way to say to anybody that's looking at the business that, with the social media we've got now, and we are still a very face-to-face business, and I love the best way, that I love sharing the products and the opportunities with people face-to-face. But social media is so good because things like this and, my kids are in bed asleep and it's horrible out there and, we can still, this is our work.
Now just think out. Brilliant. still looking glamorous at 10 o'clock. Well, what we're on now, 20 to 11. Work from home.
I have got my slippers on underneath all this.
And bottoms, just got a nice top on. Right, I think that is enough for this evening. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It's inspired me. How long have you done the business now?
3 years, just 3 years.
3 years, yeah. So bob on 3 years. I thought I'd have 2.5, so 3.
Yeah.
And I've been watching your journey, so I wanted to get you on to show the people that obviously are watching, the people who are thinking about doing the business, and hopefully, well, I know that you'll inspire other people take that leap of faith as well. So thank you for coming on.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. You've done amazing, Lauren.
Oh, brilliant. Right, we'll say goodbye to the audience.
Okay.
Andrea, I'll see you in a few days.
Take care. See you. Bye.